welcome everyone to another episode of Third Action. We are back. Thank you for waiting it out. But today I am your host and lovely game master for the evening, Jason. And these are the same three, I didn't think of what you are this week, that were here last week. In the bottom left, we have Charlotte playing Asher, Human Ranger. Asher Ford,
Hello.
Human Ranger, is probably what I normally say.
I don't have a last name.
True. In the bottom middle, we have Greshy, Ironroot, Dwarven Druid, and his dog Phelan 2, played by Will.
It's still me. Hi. Still here.
And the bottom right, I guess we have like Adam or something, playing Gunn, Shough, Human Champion of Rastal.
Who knows? Who even knows?
That guy.
Yeah. So, last week we left on a bit of a cliffhanger, I think. So we should probably just go on and get right to it. So, where we last left off,
say that.
Our group of intrepid adventurers made their way through the back side of Fort Rannoch. You managed to sneak into a waterfall cave that you found through some nice scouting. In that waterfall cave area, you found basically a series of tunnels. You explored all through there, found a former Black Arrow who seemed to have been interred improperly and put him to rest. You found a bunch of shocker lizards in a cave, and you found multiple ways to enter the fort or the fort grounds. After a bit of thinking, you decided to make your way in through the basement, where, after bypassing some shocker lizards with some tasty treats, you decided to make your way through this, seemed to be like a stone doorway that led you right into a closet of some kind. In the closet were tons and tons of women's dresses, and you had a sneaking suspicion that someone was just on the other side of that door. Gunn listened carefully, heard the sounds of pen on paper or parchment, and threw the door open and flung yourself at the woman known as Lucretia, or who you suspect is Lucretia, who was sitting at a small writing table, writing some kind of letter. You got in one quick attack on her, and let me confirm that I actually saved the attack damage. Yes, that was 11 points of damage on her before she was able to do anything.
And for the rest, we're going to have to keep her from running out the door.
Yes.
In a turn-based system,
We'll see who rolls
it's
highest
pretty
here.
much just initiative, I think.
Yeah,
Also,
so...
I just want to
Sweet.
say Happy Pride Month. We're all coming out of the closet tonight.
Ooh.
Quite literally. So it's very festive.
Well
Yay. Happy Pride, everyone. Black Lives Matter. ACAB.
Yay!
Let's see. So, let me go ahead and get you guys back over to the map, and I think this is the right map. Hopefully that's the right map. Switch over to this. Do a little bit of dragging
There we
right
are.
over. There we go. All life is inherently political, Locke. as it were.
I don't have the chat open yet.
Let's see. So yeah, let's get in some nice little battle music. Yeah, it's been a hell of a week, hell of a year. But now we have to fight some Snake Lady in the basement. So let me clear out the turn order real quick because I think it's messed up. Get one of these over here. And yes, I'd like everybody to roll initiative. Stealth for initiative, please. As you were all hiding
stealth.
in the closet.
All right.
Oh yeah, hold on a second. I gotta get my I didn't get totally ready here, did I?
Oh,
That's fine.
was
That's
that
fine.
me or you? Greshy.
I think that was just me. That
I
was
got
a
scared.
natural 1
Here we
online
go.
Oh,
Oh,
for a
it's,
total of 15.
Great, great.
Someone's.
oh, at 21. That's
So-
exactly how old I am, for sure.
Some
I
questions about
totally
that.
wrote the wrong name here.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Greshy. Okay.
Ooh.
I did not select my token as usual.
Alright, that is fine. That is fine. We'll go ahead and add Gunn
But
in there.
I have 21.
21. Alright. Let me get these other folks in here. So Jakardros has a. We're gonna call that 21.
Hey, what are you doing over there? Come here.
Vale has got a 20. And alright, Caven as well.
These are not great initiatives, I'm gonna be honest. They're all really bad.
She's pretty fast.
And Caven
Well,
got
she's
a
much more
25.
perceptive than we are sneaky, it turns out.
Oh, whoops, I'm at 25. Alright, so let me get these
Well, let's see
in
if
order.
her initiative is also. I guess it's gonna be percent. Oh, geez.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was saying. I should be
yeah,
way there at the bottom.
turns out she's
There
I guess
pretty
I am in the
perceptive.
closet.
You've walked in on where we were last week. You're right, Chris.
Well,
Let's see, let me get this initiative tracker over here. Alright, so
it's-
battle has started.
It's possible she hasn't seen all the rest of you yet and might not
Okay.
call for help right away.
So Gunn has like charged into the room, swung at Lucretia. She startles, stumbles back. Her wine glass drops. She kind of knocks her wine glass off the writing desk. It spills onto the floor. Who are you, and what are you doing in my room? She like utters quickly as she reaches for a knife. She draws it and strikes out at Gunn. Let's see. Not her greatest of rolls. That's a 23 to hit Gunn.
Afraid not.
Okay. So with her first stab unsuccessful, she is going to move back away towards the door. I see we have intruders here. Very well, I will root you out. And her whole body begins to twist and contort, and her lower legs shift into that of a snake. And
It
she
is a
grows
snake.
into her full true form. Caven is up next.
But now she's too big to fit through the door.
Caven is going to.
No, she probably could.
She could squeeze.
She is
Caven-
a snake.
Yes, everybody can squeeze through spaces. Caven kind of charges in behind Gunn, rapier drawn, and seeing Lucretia in this form, he stammers, that's her, that witch! Witch, that witch! And
Which?
Yes, that witch! I can't do his Irish accent right now, apparently. It's really bad, fake Irish accent. And he's actually not going to do anything this round. He's just kind of stammering and not sure what to do. Asher.
Da, 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 da. All right. Hi. Well, everyone's just crowded here, aren't they? Let's see.
So it's cozy. Real quick here.
Whee! So, do I have line of sight? It's just through.
Yes.
Right.
You might
Yes,
want to
through
not
some
stand in the
people.
doorway too, so that everyone doesn't have to go through the square.
That's true. Except I don't know where to go outside of the doorway. Let's see.
Are
'Cause I can
things like
go here.
the bed and the desk considered to be difficult terrain or just impassable?
impassable unless you like jump on them.
Okay.
Okay, what about
I do know
what is
Asher
in
likes
this
jumping on things.
square? Oh yes.
Looks like a mirror.
That's a mirror.
So is this like filled with stuff? Okay.
Yeah, it's
So my
it's
only
blocked by a
real good
full-length
square
mirror.
would be here. Hold on, where did I start?
I apologize for the awkward perspective. These are the tiles I had at the time.
Wait, do I have to? If I were to jump on the couch, would I have to climb onto the couch?
Yeah, you'd have to use one action to jump onto the couch.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna come here just so people can get out. It's my only true square. I will hunt prey Lucretia since she is gigantic and the only thing in the room that is scaring me.
Chat wants you to jump on it.
And I got you, but then I can't attack, chat. Well, I guess I could attack. I just couldn't hunt prey. Next turn, I will be jumping all over things. Just you
Yes.
wait. I'll make sure to jump on at least 3 things. All right, so I'm gonna quick draw and try and shoot her. Let's see. Pew. Whoa, natural 20.
Okay.
Yay!
So
See,
you,
chat. That's what wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, you charge in, lock eyes with her, look for a weak point, and immediately fire, getting a critical hit on Lucretia. So go ahead and roll
Damn.
double damage.
All right, and I think the damage is actually correct this time. So. So 18, 24, it looks like.
24 plus 4 from. Oh, sorry, your hunt prey bonus is already there, right? Okay, never mind.
Yeah. And I don't.
Right.
Hold on one quick second.
Oh, but you have your
Got
crossbow
briefly.
reload bonus, right?
Gain bonus to the damage on blah blah blah.
Yeah.
If I do hunt prey, yeah, so I get +4. Yeah.
Okay,
right.
so additional +4, so that
28.
is 28 points of piercing damage. You shoot a bolt right into her heart. She staggers but twists and the bolt breaks as blood trickles down her blouse. Gunn.
That's my turn.
I see you've brought my love Caven with you.
I'm torn between covering Kavan and blocking the door, and I think I'm going to go to the door. So if I were to move around like this and try to put my back at the door, what is that going to take me? It's
So
it's
you
in
need to-
range to move in one move action.
To get past her, you'll need to tumble. So you'll
will?
need to, yeah. The bed is
that
blocking
it?
to the north, and the table is blocking to the south. So you'd have
Is-
to actually
okay.
tumble through her square.
And that would be to do it in one action. I could do it in 2 actions if I jumped on the bed.
Yes, correct.
All right, and if I fail the tumble, I just end up where I would have.
If you fail if you try to tumble and you fail, you stop where you are
Yeah, let's try
before
that
the
then.
tumble.
All right, so acrobatics check to tumble through her square. A 26.
It's not bad.
26 versus, I think that's her fortitude DC, but let me confirm.
Reflex DC.
Reflex DC. That's easier. Okay.
That's probably going to be pretty high for her.
That is a 29 here, so no, that is a failure.
Oof. Okay,
Uh,
so I'm not going to be able to.
Yeah, so your movement
So
ends, and
around
you just stay which square you were
Over here.
You also trigger any reactions as if you had moved out to the square you had started in. So if she does want to react in some way, based on
no,
movement,
she
she can.
does. She does
Okay.
not react in any way.
All right. Well, I've got my sword in one hand and a glowing whisk in the other hand at this moment. So what I'm going to do is cast my fancy new shield spell, which
Hero
is
Icarus
a
actually
one
brings up a
action
good point that
revolving.
you could use one action to leap over the bed entirely. You don't have to leap onto the bed.
well, fair enough. That probably would have got me. That still would be 2 actions on this turn.
True.
So this way, I tried to conserve an action, and I failed it. So
Okay.
it's all right. If she tries to squeeze out the door, then we'll see what we can do. The third action is going to be an attack. And we're just going to go ahead and try to stab her with my longish sword here.
Oh.
21 to hit.
Okay, you try to stab at her. 21 is a miss. You lunge at her, just glances off of her scaly lower half.
And I'll say, "Ha! Who are you calling an intruder?"
You, intruder. Sorry, you had your shield raised. Was that one of the actions?
Cast shield, yes.
Oh, cast shield. You cast shield. Okay. All right. Jakardros' turn. He is going to move out and see this big snake lady. I see what Kaven was saying, but you could have better taste in women, friend. And he is going to hunt prey and then use, and then just take a shot with his longbow. But unfortunately, so it's that plus that minus volley. That is not a hit. He kind of tries to awkwardly position his bow, fires at her, and it goes flying into the ceiling. It's a little bit too hard for him to aim. Vale. Oh boy, fight! And he's gonna go charging out. 10, 15, 20, 25. He can get up to here with 2 actions. He comes charging out of the closet. Just how many ants are there here? Lucretia mumbles to herself as Vale goes for a... He's going to go for one swing of one of his axes. So he just overhand swings. That's actually pretty good. Plus that is a 36 to hit. That is not a critical. That's just a normal hit. So, does that much damage. Plus his bonus is that. 22 points of slashing damage. So Lucretia.
Not bad.
With 1 axe chop. Greshy.
I have a couple questions here.
Yes.
Can I throw Phelan past now Jakardros and Kaven to the bed to here?
It would be a ranged attack roll with a penalty, with a -4 penalty because of cover.
Attack the bed.
If I were to squeeze in behind Kaven in that corner there, would I still suffer the same penalty for cover?
Yes, because you're throwing him over a desk and
A
a
mirror.
full-length, full-body mirror
Okay.
and a candelabra.
I'm just not sure whether it'd been easy or not, so fair enough.
The only
Oh,
easier
what's the
spot
worst
would
that could
be,
happen?
like, right here.
Oh dear.
Suppose there are 2 strapping lads right there in front. So I will move into position here then. And it would just be a regular attack roll from here to the bed?
Yes.
Okay.
So it'd be like I guess it's a strength-based attack roll, so just use like a staff attack. And
That's what I
then
was just thinking.
yeah, it'd be a staff attack -4. I think for
Alright.
Fat failing across.
That's a 26 to hit the
Okay.
bed.
Yeah, that's a success. You
Alright.
yeet
Go
Phelan
Phelan.
across the room.
I do lob him onto the bed to here.
He bounces on
whereupon
the cushion
I-
softly.
I deactivate the collar and make him full size.
Okay, he grows to full size, crushing the bed under his weight. The whole thing, well, not immediately, but it just starts to lurch. You can hear the cracking of the wood frame.
All right, and we'll have Phelan take a couple of actions while we're at it then. So
By the
Phelan
way-
is.
I was just thinking, like, if this were straight, there would be enough space here in the corner for Phelan to stand. There's basically 4 squares worth of space there. How do we? Because the room being diagonal is kind of obviously we are not squares.
It's a bit awkward.
Sorry, which spot are you talking
I mean-
about behind her?
How do you deal with that? This spot in the corner here. How do you deal with?
We allow
Squeezing,
it with some
I suppose?
squeezing. Yeah.
Well, my first thought is that, like, since that, like, there's 1 square, 2, 3, 4, and then these 2 little pieces of one, that's enough space for.
You're talking
a
about
large
here, right? Or like here-ish?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Diagonal maps are weird.
Yes,
They are
yeah.
a bit.
Sorry, Greshy.
I just wasn't sure if I could get Phelan over her, so I figured
Yeah.
that was the next best, closest thing.
Yep.
All right, well, he'll
Sorry to
take the
interrupt. Go ahead.
bite attack. See how that goes. It's a 24 to hit. I imagine that does not hit.
Yeah, he tries to bite at Lucretia. 24 will not hit. She just kind of swats him away, or like swats his head away as he tries to bite at her.
All right, well, he'll try again then.
Okay, and 17 for the second
that
attack
is worse. That's a 17.
It is also a miss. So many ants. She mumbles. Too many ants for me to deal with, I suppose. She is going to strike at. How many people in front of her? 3. Sure. Vale. So target. And her attack roll is plus that. Okay, she scores a critical hit on Vale with her dagger.
Ooh.
He takes. It takes 15 points of piercing damage. And he's bleeding. Oh, sorry, this is a critical. Yes. Whoops. So 15 times 2 is 30. 30 points.
That's a bit worse. How does he look for it?
He looks pretty bloodied. Not terrible. Well, yeah, pretty bloodied. I mean, you know how much damage he just took, so okay. So she does that with her first strike, and then, I'm sorry I don't have time to play with you all, but perhaps later. And she waves a hand in the air, and a reddish sparks start to fly behind her and grow into a gateway, and she slips into them, into the gate, the portal, and disappears.
Who
Well,
could have
damn.
known she could make her own door?
Oh, that was rude, to say the least.
And there's nothing we can do to interrupt that.
Not unless you got anything to interrupt that.
Counterspell? I don't have any
kicked
sort of
the
counterspell
door.
abilities.
All right.
Okay, yep, she cast a spell and yeeted herself right out of the room.
Let's try to identify that spell with my reaction.
Sure.
I have this quick identify, or not quick identify. I have a feat that I haven't used in ages. Recognize spell.
All right. I believe that would be. I guess you can pick the school of magic.
And it reads. If you're trained in the appropriate skill, you automatically identify it.
Oh, I see.
The highest
So it's
level of
based
spell
on
you
which-
automatically identify increases to 4 if you're an expert, which I probably am not. So if that was arcane, the GM rolls a secret arcana, nature, occultism, or religion check, whichever corresponds to the spell being cast. If you're not trained, you can't get a result better than failure. Oh, but I have improvise, so I can do trained requiring
yes.
things.
What's your occultism modifier?
Occultism modifier is 4.
4. All right. And compared to the spell DC, you have no idea what the fuck she just did.
Okay. Worth a try.
She made a door.
Yeah, you've never seen that happen before in your life. Okay, so Caven's turn. He's going to rush forward. What the? Where the hell did she go? And
The
he's
door
just looking
disappeared,
around.
I assume.
Yeah, it's gone. Asher.
Can I recall any kind of info about the door? Do I have to be specifically like magic? Have like a magic feat to do that?
No, I think you can identify a spell that you've seen just as a task.
Yeah, I just want to make
yeah,
sure like.
The recognize check lets you know, like, as it's being cast, what they are doing, not what just not what they did.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this would just be an occultism check. Or you can tell me your modifier. It doesn't really matter. You can just roll occultism.
Fine. Yeah, I mean my modifier is 13, but let's
go ahead and roll
try it anyway. A 17.
A 17.
I don't know if dubious knowledge helps or not.
She either just teleported away or made herself invisible. You're not sure.
She might still be in the room.
But she went through
Oh
a
my
door.
god. I know, but I don't know how invisibility spells work. It could be anything. And we're still in combat.
Yeah, for now at least.
Of course we are, because she could be invisible.
Well, hold on.
Well, I'm gonna crawl over.
Well, crap. That puts us at a huge disadvantage. We should probably start by ransacking the room as fast as we can and scouting the next before we get swarmed.
Do you want me to poke my head out into the hallway?
And we might want to send our people back through the back into the tunnels. If they can't find the secret door, they might just imagine that we teleported in or something. If they can teleport, they don't know we can. It's unlikely. I figure they'll probably be here any minute, and they'll sound the alarm. They'll come running this way, and they'll find the secret door pretty soon.
All right. Well, Asher, then would you check outside real quick?
Okay, so
How's it going?
I don't have to crawl. Oh, this is so nice. Let's see.
You are able to walk.
I
right?
almost did. I was like, how do I crawl over the table? Wait, I have to start again.
Yeah, no, you can walk through allies.
25. All right, 30. So that's one movement. I'm gonna peek out the door.
Okay, you open the door. And peeking out the door, you see
Another door.
Stone hallway.
Oh,
There's another door straight ahead. Two doors along the side of the hallway there, and you could just barely see a stool at the corner, as well as let's see. Here, I'll just
So you're saying the stool is 3 doors down?
Yes, the stool is 3 doors down.
Okay.
You can see what appears to be a jail cell at the far end of the room, and perhaps multiple unconscious bodies inside.
Hold on. All right, I'm gonna just. And this is my last move. Peek around the corner, and that's pretty much as far as I can get, actually.
Okay, you you walk out into the hall to the sort of T intersection there, past the stool, and you can see an array of jail cells. Many of them heaped with unconscious and either dead or bleeding bodies. Gunn.
Okay. I have some. Where should I send my DM questions?
Whisper them to Jason.
Okay. It's gonna
Gunn's
take a
turn?
while, so yeah.
You
Yeah,
say?
that's fine. Yeah,
All right.
it's Gunn's
So
turn.
okay, is this place stone or wood?
Stone.
Ceiling and floors?
Yes.
Okay. I suggest we
Or
have
like
someone light
concrete.
her dress collection on fire as a distraction. That will make her very mad. I want to go to her desk, completely pull out drawers, and tell Greshy, bring the bag of holding. I'm just going to dump everything directly from her desk directly in it. I'm not even going to look at it.
All right, can do.
Okay, so you're gonna use the rest of your turn doing that.
Yes, I'm going to take every drawer that will come out. Hell, we'll throw the drawers in. We'll just throw the drawers in.
Okay,
If they have anything in them. I mean, if they're empty, obviously I won't, but
sure. You
No, we should
start,
keep all the drawers.
you start pulling out drawers. There's various pins, parchments, scrolls, papers of all sorts inside. Let's see. And
Hopefully
yeah,
all the
you
ink is
start
stoppered up.
dumping them into the bag of holding. Jakardros is going to look around. I didn't bring a match. Shit. He's gonna run. Well, he's not sure what to do. I guess he's gonna run out to the hallway to see what Asher is up to. Let's see.
Oh,
Well-
my God. Well, now everyone knows that. Ignore this.
Yeah, I can't really do anything about that. Sorry, I'm reading Asher's question.
Yeah, because I actually don't know the answer to the question.
17.
Oh, let's see. Oh, fuck, sorry. Fuck.
Jakardros, there are candles right there.
Well, I'm whispering to myself instead of Asher, apparently.
Thank you. It's okay, we're all messing up today.
Fuck. Here, Discord.
Vale, you can do it.
Okay. Yeah, so Jakardros runs out to see what the hell's going on outside, or where Asher's gone. Vale, bleeding.
How bleeding? Oh,
He takes 10 points of damage from the gushing arm wound. Since I fucked up his...
that... I did not realize how bad that was.
Oh, persistent bleeding is terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Sorry, so he took that much damage, plus an additional 10 bleed. I got it! He walks over to the candelabra, grabs some lit candles, and makes his way over to the dresses to light them up. Okay, Greshy. You need to spend
Wish you
at
hadn't
least
gone
one
that
action.
far. All
You
right,
need to spend at least one action giving Gunn the bag.
I will do so. I'll go ahead and spend that action then. Healing doesn't end bleeding, does it?
Yes, any kind of magical healing cures
Automatically
bleeding, I
ends
believe.
it. All right.
Yes.
Well, we'll go ahead and spend
And he did not
an action.
heal it himself.
We'll go ahead and spend 2 actions casting first level heal from the staff of healing, and send that over in Vale's direction so that he's not going to die on us right away.
Okay, how much does that heal?
Next button. numbers.
2d20 plus a d8 apparently.
12 is the
12.
total it heals. 13 actually, because it gets a plus from the staff itself.
All right, so you restore 13 points of damage to him. His bleeding right arm ceases to bleed as he's continuing to start to light these dresses on fire.
All right, and then Phelan's going to take a single action and try and squeeze through the door.
Okay, yeah, you can.
Is it a check or is it just a slower
It's
movement?
difficult terrain.
Okay. And he'll squeeze through the door. And she'll come bounding out after Asher.
Okay.
Stay back there. Can't actually see where he's at.
I'm over
Hop
here.
around. Let me see. Sorry, I totally misinterpreted Asher's question. Here, I'll actually drop us out of combat order now, but it's still danger. But let me actually answer Asher's question. Oh, I see. So I guess fuck.
I just was asking if it was doable and how long if we're in combat, because I actually just don't know the answer.
Oh, I see. It's just the normal action cost of the spell.
Okay. So it's just wandering around and doing it meticulously.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if you were staying in combat or not. That's probably what I should have asked instead
Okay.
of like how many
I see.
times.
I get it now.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep the battle song because who knows what's gonna happen. Okay, but yeah, you're out of combat order
Suspense.
officially. But Vale is starting to light up all these dresses on fire.
Go Vale.
What are the rest of you guys doing?
Okay.
Gunn, we're in a cave and you just lit a fire.
We're all gonna die.
Everything in there is stone, right? It should go out once the fuel's spent.
The smoke's got to go someplace. And right now, there's nowhere else for it to go.
You make a good point.
We may not want to linger too long.
Yeah. Well, I figured we couldn't possibly do that anyway.
Anyway.
Although now that I think about it, there is another it's possible she did not just teleport elsewhere in the fortress to rally the troops. She might have teleported if she got scared enough. She might have teleported away and then planned to come back tomorrow, figuring the ogres can. I mean, it depends how much she gives a shit about these ogres, right?
I am not sure.
Which I imagine is much less than she cares for herself, her own safety.
All right, I lit all the dresses on fire, or at least as much as I could with those candles you pointed out.
All right, let's get out of here.
What's Asher doing in the hallway? So you see.
I'm wandering around. So which cells have bodies that are alive but just like bleeding?
That would be a perception check.
Okay, let's perceive. Wait, where are my cool, what are my cool points? I have 8 cool points. Let's perceive the hell out of this.
All right. So you're using
Nice,
those 8
nice.
cool points. Deeming your fate.
Ooh. So it's 32 plus 8, I guess, so 40.
Okay, so you like Hawkeye like scan the various cells very quickly to try and identify which ones have living people in them. This one, this one, this one, this one.
Okay, sweet.
So 4 of the cells seem to still have living black arrows inside, but
Alright.
just barely.
And they're, hold on, let me see. That's 1, 2. So are we still in turn order where I have to like count things, by the way?
No, you can just go ahead and move.
So I can just do things.
Yeah.
So are they like dying? Or are they just
Yeah, they're all slowly dying.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to stabilize as many people as I can.
What's the range on that?
Range on that is.
Because they're currently in locked cells.
Yes, it does have a range that now I have to find 30 feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't
so
have to touch them.
yeah, so each of these would basically take a round for you to do.
Okay. So let's just say I'm meticulously doing that.
Okay. Maybe we should keep the initiative order. I'm not sure.
That's what I was asking. I was like, how?
We'll start with Asher stabilizing these first two here that you're next to. Okay, what's everybody else doing?
Getting everybody out of the room.
Okay, you guys all exit the room.
Aye.
Make sure we're not leaving anybody back. Kev is here.
Vale
Okay,
and
Kev's already
Kaven
out.
are-
Do I see anything obvious as far as like hidden compartments or that sort of thing?
Perception.
Aye. Ooh, a 20 total.
20. No,
Maybe I should have perceived the shit out of this room too.
No, you scan the room quickly as everyone's making their escape, and no, don't see any obvious hidden compartments or anything.
All right.
Just the desk that now has no no drawers.
Nothing on it.
No drawers and nothing on it. Yes.
Quick disassembly there. All right. Oh my God, Phelan, you can't stop in the hallway. You need to keep moving. Phelan.
That's what I say to my dog all the time.
Phelan, I need you to back up.
Keys,
Phelan.
keys. We need keys. Jakardros comes running back. There's still soldiers here. They're still alive. Or there's still
Alright.
arrows here.
Did you see any keys in that mess that you pulled out there, Gunn?
We'd have to go through it.
Well, you take the bag, let me grab my kit, and I will grab my thieves' tools and my skeleton key, and see if I can do something about this.
No, take this. And I'll reach into the bag and grab the charm of, or sorry, what is it called? The chime of
Chime
opening.
of opening?
Forgot about the chime.
I did forget about the chime. Now, can it open more than one door at once, or do I need to be doing it for every door?
I don't know.
It's one action, so it can be activated up to 10 times. I don't remember how many uses you have left on it. Did it say?
6, I think it was.
I believe 6 sounds correct.
Yeah, you aim the chime at a door, container, or lock. Use one action to ring the chime, and you attempt a thievery check against the lock's DC with a bonus of D20 plus 13, basically.
It's actually not that good.
Well, it opens one lock per action.
Oh, it opens one full lock, not just
Yeah.
one pin
Yes.
or one tumbler.
Yes.
All right.
it does the full lock.
Well then, we'll definitely take that and give it a try then.
All right,
Where are
I'll-
these dying people?
So while you guys are doing that, Asher.
I'm just continuing my little quest. And I technically don't even have to move, I think, to reach.
Do you need to be able
But
to
I
see
might
them
have
though?
to
You need
see
to be
them.
able to see
Let's
them.
look.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's
You can't-
waddle around. Go be fine. I see them now.
Okay, you move
And I
your way
can
over to the
do-
northernmost cell, and then you start stabilizing them.
And I think it takes 2 to.
Yeah,
Two
basically
actions to
two
stabilize, so I
rounds.
can do-
So 2 actions each. Okay. While Asher is stabilizing those, Greshy.
Let's see. Just checking one other thing. Doesn't say range on this. It just says you aim it.
Yeah, I would just say line of sight to the door.
All right. Well, which door did I need to open? Jakardros.
Come on, this one. And he leads you over to the first door that Asher seems, or that has some living occupants. points in here.
All right, I will step up to there, and we will use the chime of opening. So just D 13.
So just roll d20 plus 13.
And we get a 30 total.
Okay, that is a success. The lock, so you ring the chime. A single ring causes the lock to shutter, and the door just swings open slightly after a weird mechanical, or the mechanical unlatching occurs. The door is open.
All right, well, which other room should I open? Or should I get in here? Do you want me to start healing them first?
Over here. He
Let-
leads you over to
let
where Asher
Asher's-
is.
Wait. We need a quick way to get them all up, and then we can move them together for a burst healing.
All right,
Well, carry, drag them out.
Asher, you're sure these ones are alive?
Yes. I have actually no doubt that these are alive.
Greshy, over here. And he waves you
all
down.
right. Well,
And
we
Asher,
move
you
back.
I have now forgotten where the other cells were that had
can.
dying people because I don't think they're
Uh,
marked. There we go.
Yeah, I believe this one.
I think it was like 2, 3, 4, 5 here, going left to right.
Sorry, it should be that one, the one right there,
Next Phelan.
and this one.
So in the way.
I might have changed them, but that's what we're gonna go now.
Okay.
This is
I
canon now.
don't. I only see two, so I'm assuming the other one's where I can't see.
1, 2, 3, 5.
One is right
2, 4, 5.
Basically, one is right in front of Phelan. This one.
1, 2,
Oh
3,
yeah,
6.
I see on the map because my vision doesn't go as far as the down one. But
Oh, I
it's
see.
down there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So while Asher is running over to the next set,
yeah.
I guess,
Oops.
Greshy, you can try to unlock the next door.
Sure, we'll do.
I'm looking for any exits.
17.
Okay, you're just checking doors. Oops.
Oh, it's only a 20 total on that one.
20 total is... fuck. That is not a success.
All right, so we're down to 4 uses. Might as well try it again. We do want to get them out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Ring-a-ling.
Ooh.
There's a natural 20 for it. 33.
You ring a second time. The door this time swings open slowly.
One door? All the doors?
No, just one door.
No.
Natural 20 on that
There's no
doesn't-
critical success on this one.
Damn.
Doesn't open all the doors in the world. While Asher is making his way to stabilize the next two.
Well, I'll follow Asher then.
I'll continue down. There's more alive here.
All right.
I'm gonna peek
Uh,
behind this.
Oh, Vale.
Vale, sorry, that door is not open yet. This door.
I was going to say, he just charged
I
right
was
in
like,
and then
whoa,
just.
Kool-Aid man.
No, Vale is he goes into the nearby open cell and starts sitting up the two rangers there who are still unconscious. Jakardros does much the same with two of the other rangers in the northern cell. While Asher is making his way to the last of 4 cells,
Thank
which
goodness.
he then stabilizes the two rangers.
Excellent.
Oh, you can do that without unlocking first?
Well, stabilizing is just a spell you can cast through the bars, but getting them
like-
out.
Well,
It's
so
not a
you
touch
guys.
Nope, it's
No.
30 feet, which is very
Nice.
lucky.
Yeah.
Asher is clasping at an amulet that's hanging from his neck, or a locket of some kind, and
I love
is closing his eyes and holding his hands up towards the bars, and the bleeding of these two rangers inside stops, and they're breathing. They were breathing quite heavily. Now their breathing is softer and more measured.
I think you technically have to speak as well for this spell.
Sure. He's like muttering something to himself under his breath.
Oh, no time to worry about that.
Asher's doing something weird again. We'll deal with it later.
Kind of weird stuff.
Sorry, Gunn is over
I want
here
to
opening
peek
doors.
this door. Yeah, well,
Okay.
not opening, peeking.
Sure. You peek the door.
But-
There's a long hallway to the northeast. Sorry, northwest. I can know directions. There's another
Okay.
door at the far end and a smaller door
Okay.
on the right hand side.
All right, I'm gonna close it again, and then I'm gonna go to the next one.
I swear to God.
Okay. You open.
There must
up
be a way out of
the
here.
Next of three doors, revealing a sparse-looking bedroom. Looks like just one of the Black Arrow's bedrooms.
Anything other than the bed there?
There's a bed. There's a small desk. Or it's more like a very small table, a stool, some playing cards scattered on the table.
Okay. Doesn't look like anything to search. And then the last one.
Another dorm room similar to the one you just saw. This one has some old dirty underwear lying on the ground. Some other clothes scattered about. The bed looks pretty messy.
Okay. Do I have any more time to work with here still? While they're doing all that stuff?
Let's move to someone else. Greshy.
All right, I'll try to open this door here, the one next to Phelan.
Okay.
And see what that rolls out. It's 29 total.
29 is a success. The door unlocks with
Excellent.
a chime.
So we've got 4. So we've got 2 uses left. So I'll head
2
down
shots
here
in
behind
the last
Asher
door.
and give it a shot.
Luckily,
There's a
I think
bell.
it's just this one. Everyone else seems pretty dead.
Well,
And
good to know.
Jakartas and Vale are getting all of the Rangers out. 20 is not a success.
One more try.
How's the smoke situation?
Natural 1 for total 14.
Okay, I think with that the chime breaks, right?
That is
Yeah,
well.
that's the
That was the last use of it.
So with one last chime, the bell cracks and splits apart and just clatters to the ground. A bunch
no.
of small golden pieces tinkling as they scatter across the stones.
All right.
Farewell, chime of opening.
Let's see.
Can I get an F in the chat for the chime of opening?
Poor chime.
This is a good use of an item that we held on to for quite a while.
That doesn't come in quite as handy as we normally would think so.
Yeah.
So have we found a way out yet?
Not yet.
All right. Well,
How's
hold
the
on.
smoke situation, DM?
Good question. Well, I mean, the dresses were lit on fire with candles. There's no smoke coming out of that room just yet.
Okay, so it's a question of how much smoke you're really going to get from some burning cloth.
It's true.
Not like it's not like it's a lot of fuel, but it'll probably light up pretty big and then burn down fairly quick.
I just didn't want us to get smoked out in here. Look at these poor fellas. Rather not turn into one of them.
No, I agree.
So,
This situation is not exactly what I expected.
all right. Well, let me try and pick the lock. I suppose do it the old-fashioned way. For any of this magic, namby-pamby stuff.
Do you want some infiltrators tools? Or do you have a good tool?
I've got a pretty good toolkit. Infiltrators, I think, is just +1, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just +1.
I've got skeleton key, so
Nice. Alright.
I will use that. And that's +1 already in. So I'll just try picking the first tumbler. Just gonna roll lots of clicky clackies here for a bit. That's a 27 total.
27 is a success. You got one success.
All right. And try it again. That's a 36 on the second.
That is a critical success. So, with a quick twist of your wrist, you manage to get the last 2 tumblers into place, and the door unlocks.
All right, drag him out. Let's see what we can do for him.
All right.
Okay,
I'll
you guys drag out. Yeah, Asher drags out
Come with
the
me,
last 2
body.
bodies. Okay, and you've got a bunch of
Oh my
unconscious
goodness, look
rangers
at
out in
them
the
all.
hall.
All these people here. Well, I
there
will
anything
go
we can
ahead
do
and
for them?
expend healing
Should
energy,
I
I
haul
think.
these bodies over with those?
No, I think
bodies?
we're fine
Okay.
right here. So I will go ahead and expend a 4th level heal at 3 actions to hit everyone within range. Which I believe is 30 feet. First. Yes. Of course, that's 1st level, so let's actually go to the 3rd level. Here we go. 4th level. Here we are.
Okay, so you channel the wisdom of the city song. Oops. Expending a massive heal to the area.
And everyone gets 23 hit points back.
23 hit points. Alright. As I slowly rotate them all up towards consciousness. So it's 23, you said?
23. Aye.
Okay.
That includes Vale and anyone else who's taken a bit of damage.
Okay. So as the rangers are slowly coming to, you all hear the sound of bells up above, echoing through the fortress.
I don't like that.
I'm going to need you all to roll initiative.
Oh, this is not going to go well at all. Perception?
Yes, perception.
Alright. Alright.
Hooray! A natural 1 for 18.
Oh, we traded a bit there. Got to 25 on mine.
25.
Hey, Taizies.
Sorry, was that everyone?
That's those 3 though.
Initiative.
Asher,
Okay.
or excuse me, Gunn is... There
I
you
You
go.
guys got a
the thing again.
25.
You did the thing again.
Just giving all these guys health bars for my sake. Okay,
They each have about 350 hit points. It's fine.
no.
They're all large
Well, I
size.
mean, they all have 23 hit points right now. I'll call them black arrows. Cool. And add them to the list.
I just brought them back to life so they could be shot and killed first. This is going to go splendidly.
In Rassel's favor over there. Okay.
We could tell them all to run, but I doubt they would.
That's pretty much what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, Jakardros, take your people and head into the tunnels. Make a break for it. Take the horses. Take all the horses.
But we can't just
All
abandon you
3.
here.
We'll cover your escape and we'll make our way.
If
Meet back at
that's
the
what you-
cave.
Okay, if that's what you think is best.
Goodbye, small army. Bye.
Anybody disagreeing with me on that?
I know.
They're ogres and they're terrifying, but goodbye,
So,
small
I
army.
just got a
goodbye.
31.
I want them to live.
Caven got a. So what's that? It's 21. Caven. Oops. And Vale has a 16. Okay, so let's actually sort these. We've got Jakardros with a 31, Gunn and Greshy with 25s, Caven with a 21, Asher with an 18, Vale with a 16, and the rest of the Black Arrows with a 15.
Oh yeah, Vale did worse than me.
I'm
you
not
just
sure
want
one,
us
you
to-
still did better.
All right, we'll meet you back in the caves then, if that's what you want. Men, with me. Come quickly. And he's gonna start making his way into this room, which is now kind of filled with smoke. And they're gonna have to run through this fire.
I'll tell. Hold on. If that's happening, I can also give Jakardros the bottle of water spraying.
Decanter of endless water.
Of endless water. Just like say, pop the top, put out the fire as you go.
Okay, you can use up your reaction to toss him that, I guess. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. All right, then Jakardros will you toss it to him. He catches it, and he's going to make his way over to the closet, which is now on fire. Gunn.
Greshy, take the bag. I'll leave the bag here.
Dong.
I'm gonna grab the biggest thing that looks like it's 8 bulk or less, because that's what I can lift as an action as an effortless action with a lifting belt.
The table.
Ooh.
Is the bed or the table?
Probably the table, because the bed is currently a bit broken from Phelan standing on it.
Oh, right. Okay.
Small things.
I'm gonna step over that, so that leaves me basically like 1 action over here, 2 actions, activate the lifting belt, and that will last until the end of my next turn, making it effortless to lift that table.
Okay. Greshy.
Oh, fucking, I don't know. Does Vale happen to know what's behind that door that's right behind him? There's the north.
You ask him?
Or northwest. Aye.
That's just Billy's room.
How the fuck do you get out of here?
Wait, which way are you trying to go? Just upstairs?
Aye.
It's around the corner on your last right. Third door on your right.
All right. Well, I will make my way over here then to where I believe the bag was,
Yeah, it's by where I was standing, right over there. Yep.
and then pick that up, and then have. I. We'll have Phelan come down here as well.
Okay. So
And he can
Phelan in.
stand guard at the door for a minute.
All right.
Oh no.
Caven.
It'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen?
Well, if getting out of here is what you want us to do, then see ya. And Caven goes darting
Back to the
out
cave, Caven.
over towards Jakardros, who's currently getting ready to spray a bunch of water. Asher.
Wait, what are we trying to do? Are we staying and fighting or are we leaving?
We're covering their escape, and then
We're
we're going to
covering-
try and
yeah.
escape afterward.
The black arrows are
Okay.
leaving.
Alright.
Getting them out seems like it's worth missing our chance to fight, all these ogres to the death. I know this is our one chance to start inside the fortress, instead of outside the fortress, but
May not be.
Alright. I'm gonna sit here and ready. Hold on, let me make sure I can see literally anything. Because I want to be able to see through the door. Hold on. I can't see anything.
feels like a pretty good accomplishment if we manage to
Here we
get all
go.
the survivors out and royally piss off. What's her name?
Okay. So now I'm gonna be here ready my
Lucerne.
crossbow to cover people as they run through, if anyone comes through here.
We did, in fact. Jason, you're quiet, or you're muted.
Yeah. All right. So Asher runs back into Lucretia's bedchambers, points a crossbow at the door. Vale's turn. He is going to run out and around the corner, and we'll kind of get into here, just past Asher. Then the black arrows all need to make their way into the room with you guys. So I'm gonna kind of flood the room.
I love black arrows.
Yes, I know. All the dresses are currently on fire.
I
Okay, top of the round. I guess Kib is kind of at the back here. Okay, top of the round. Kib will come try to catch up with Jakardros as he starts spraying down the dresses. All right, follow me. And is going to kind of run through to the back. And Kib is going to follow. Wee. Gun.
So, by the way, apparently this belt can be activated as many times as you want, so I'm not worried about like running out of uses of it. But I'm gonna say like out of my way, and I'll delay my action until. I mean, I'm heaving up the table. I'll say out of my
Okay,
way,
sure,
and I'm
yeah.
waiting until everyone moves out of the way here before I carry it out back into that
Okay.
hallway.
So yeah, you're just
That is so
delaying.
strong.
I'll delay.
Okay. Or you're readying in action for once they're out of the way. All right. Greshy.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and open the door past Phelan so I can peek through it and see if anything's coming down.
Okay. You squeeze your hand in there and
That includes you, Phelan. Move.
And twist the door open. You see currently just an empty hallway with another door at the end.
These people in the doors. I literally have no idea what Gunn's planning since he hasn't actually told anybody what he's doing besides picking up a table and telling people to move.
I'm going in that hallway. This is going to block those doors.
All right. That's probably a better plan than it's probably a better plan than mine then.
And if we have time, so's the couch and so's the desk.
All right. Well, I will shrink Phelan down then, and then pick him up and put him into my little Phelan carrier for now.
Okay. You shrink him and then hop him into your bag.
Sing after
All
me
right.
for now.
Caven is going to run in, push past Jakardros, open the door, and keep moving into the caves there.
I hope those lizards are still pacified.
Asher.
It's still me. I'm delaying until everyone goes through, pretty much. So.
Okay, you're delaying your turn. Vale is me, still. Alright, Vale's gonna run through and out past Jakardros into the darkness of the caves. The black arrows are all gonna try and run past as well. And they all kind of get stuck in the closet here. Everybody's in the closet.
Everybody in the closet.
Almost everybody's in the closet. Two black arrows are still kind of straggling out behind because they can't.
They're still not certain about where they belong. That's fair.
Yes. Or they're actually very sure of themselves. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's also true. That's a fair point.
So
I'm gonna
Gunn
keep
had
that
a.
Confident.
Table and maneuver my way through those doors. My intention is to try to use it to wedge kind of here, stand it up.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you wedge it up against the door in the connecting hallway to try and block it from opening.
Both, yeah, it looks like I could block both of them with a well-placed table.
Yes, both doors, yes. There are 2 doors there. Correct.
And, like, heave it up vertically so that it's, yeah, like, also shields people from who are behind it. All right. Then if I have any, if I have any actions left.
No, you
Am I
lifted
back
the
in?
table, you walked over and you placed the table, so you'd just be standing.
Okay.
Right
you're right.
Presumably. What's your movement speed?
30.
That's probably
15.
enough.
Yeah, you're right. I can't quite. So I still need to drop the table. Well,
Yeah, so you're still
super strength-
holding the table, but you've got the
my
the
super
table
strength
there.
actually wears out at the end of turn.
Okay, well you can just drop the table in place. Dropping is a free action, so you move
Okay.
over there and drop the table.
All right.
Trying to put it in place as best you can.
Bobby drop
Asher?
tables.
Good old Bobby drop tables. Asher.
All right, I'm gonna doing a little scoop. Still behind everyone, still bow drawn, but staying here now. Not
Okay.
Very eventful turn. Wandering behind.
All right. Gunn, at the end of the round, you hear, you watch as the door starts to shake, and you hear.
Man, they got here
voice
fast.
In Yotun, "Gondoda mama," and it just starts shaking.
Those bells started
try
ringing
to-
like 2 turns, like 10 seconds ago.
Yep. I mean, you guys are fast. Other people are fast too.
Yeah.
Okay. Jakardros. Shit. He stumbles out into the dark cave. Fuck, we can't fucking see. Greshy.
Oh no.
There's so many words I do not have for them right now.
That's actually a good sign. That means there's no lizards.
I suppose I'm going to activate my bracelet of dashing, and then start running after these fucks to try and guide the way a bit. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 50, 55, and I'm going to assume I can stand there-ish. All right.
Okay, you kind of push past everyone into the dark caves.
I'll lead you.
Everyone's kind of trying to feel against the walls as they move forward slowly. All right. You got any more of that light?
Yeah, in a minute. Hang on, catching up. Long things are too
Kevin,
long.
Just kind of feel the
Ooh,
wall
long
around.
When you cast light, my whisk is going to go out, isn't it?
I would.
You can only have one at a time. Okay.
Correct.
Vale is also just going to kind of follow the wall here, effectively crawling, kind of.
Oh.
Just
Get your
slowly
blockade in
feeling.
place.
The black arrows are gonna kind of crawl out too. And then it's gonna be Gunn's turn.
All right. My plan is to move here, see that there's no one still trying to get out. Perfect. So move here, close the door. It's 2 moves and a close the door to get over to about. Can I get to about here?
Yeah, sounds about right.
High five.
Sorry, over here. So you move back into the bed chamber, slam the door shut, and run over towards Asher, who's still got his crossbow out, pointed at the door. Sorry, I missed some bonuses from Slimp and Inferiority there. Okay, Asher.
All right. So my crossbow is going away now that everyone is chilling out. I don't think you ever took the icon away from when I put my little torch away.
Oh, no, I didn't.
I take out my torch again.
Okay. Torch on.
Self-solving problem there.
I've been doing my best just to not be like, I can survive.
You can always remove the icon yourself as well.
Oh, I can.
Yeah. There's like if you click on your token, there's a little circle in the bottom middle, and then you can click on the torch.
Oh.
You can scroll and find the torch, and then click on it again to remove
Okay.
it.
Well, now I know. Cool. All right.
I want to stop the battle.
Okay, you sort of squeeze
Fine.
past all the black arrows crammed into the hallway there, and pull out your torch as you enter the caves to find all the black arrows here, trying to scoot along the walls. You maneuver yourself up towards the front.
All right. And I can continue. 5.
Okay, as you
Oh,
move
the
forward, you
lizards
see a multitude of the shocker lizards just kind of chilling out.
Lizards.
They look up at you and look back at what they're doing.
Yeah, that's me again, lizards. There's more people coming. Alright, and this is about how far I can get.
Okay, top of
My-
the round.
Actually, I'm just gonna make sure sorry, that everyone can still see the light. So I'm gonna move here.
Okay, you kind of back up so that everyone can still see where you are. All right, as you try to lead them through. Jakardros is gonna try and catch up to you here, with Kiv right behind. Greshy.
All right. Greshy's going to. I will go ahead and just cast light on himself, just on his staff, and starts making his way through the caverns, trying to lead people out.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 25, 30.
All right. Caven is just gonna kind of get in behind here. Vale is just lining up as well. Black arrows are all filing in behind, wearily looking at each other, not sure exactly what to think, but ready to get out of this nightmare. Okay, they're all kind of following you. Gunn.
Do I hear anything coming from the hallway yet?
You could use an action to do perception to try and hear.
I don't want to do that. I was going to hope to passively perceive.
Passively, no.
Then, if I passively don't hear anything, I'm going to activate my lifting belt again. I'm going to heave this, this like sofa,
Okay.
and that's. I mean, two to. Unless I can throw it as a single action.
Yeah, you can.
Okay,
Sure,
well,
why
I'm gonna chuck it at the door.
Okay. Just give me. We'll do an athletics check.
All right. And my goal is not to break it or break the door down, just kind of like.
Yeah, you're just trying to toss it in front, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So you're just doing kind of a lob.
Sure. I have a 30.
Okay.
Pretty
Yeah.
good.
You lob the couch in front of the doorway there. It clatters against the door and stops just in front. It's not quite like perfectly blocking, but it'll definitely the door will definitely catch.
Okay. That's 3 actions: 2 to activate the belt, and 1 to throw.
Okay. So blocking the door, Asher. These shocker lizards don't seem to want to move, and they're all just kind of standing there in your way.
Oh. Move, babies, lizards. Hold
Make
on, let me
some noise. Or
just start screaming. Where's Greshy? Greshy, you have to tell these lizards to move.
I could do that. That
Alright,
is something I can do.
All right, let me try real quick since you're all the way back there. What do I have? My cool guy inventory. I care about these lizards. I still have my rations. All right, take a little food and try and throw it over here to the square.
All right. Give me a nature check
I'm gonna
to
nature
try
the
and
heck
handle
out of
these
this.
animals.
Uh-oh. A 27.
Oh, that's not bad.
Okay, 27. That is a success. So you toss a bit of rations, and they go like 3 of them go scurrying over to start eating it
Yeah.
and pick apart at it. You have unblocked the path.
The lizards are safe. We're safe. Fine.
And while you're moving,
How do I leave?
okay. Jakardros is gonna follow.
Oh, I was right. I actually didn't quite remember which way to go.
Well, yeah, okay. Yes, Jakardros and Kib follow you out to the southern cave exit. If everyone else there is just following, well,
I
actually,
were-
what do you want to do?
Heading at least up through the trapdoor is the plan.
Oh, I have no more rash.
Okay, so Greshy is just
That's my
following. Caven is just going to follow. Vale is going to follow. The Black Arrows are going to follow. Gunn, what are you up to?
I think it's gonna be move, close the door, move again. Like I know that closing the door doesn't buy us that much time. Ooh, is some of these still on fire? That's good.
Just a little bit. They're kind of smoldering. He just did kind of like a rough spray and stopped.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna. Does that mean does it look like it's gonna probably go out, or does it look like it's gonna spread again?
Looks like it might go out soon.
Okay. Then, as I move past here, I'd like to, like, if I just do a short move here, maybe I can throw some of these more that are on the other side on the fire.
Well, you
Or,
already
like,
moved.
to the-
You did
to
a
the
move
fire.
and
Yeah, you're right.
interact
I'll
and move,
I'll
so-
I'll move. I'll just stop here because next turn I'd. Yeah.
Okay, so you stop in the closet.
Yep.
Okay, so that's Gunn. Asher.
I was
A
gonna continue. I
5-foot
don't
move
know what's
takes just as
happening over
much time
there.
as a 30-foot move.
Whoop. I was
Yep.
gonna do this because I know the rest is gonna be annoying for you.
All right, so you
So just assume I'm moving.
yeah, you run over to the ladder and start climbing up and out. The others are all following, presumably. So I'm just gonna move them over and yoink them. Gun. So I'm assuming Greshy's going up too, right? You're muted.
Greshy will be going up the ladder.
Okay, so Greshy and everyone else go run up the ladder. Gun, it's your turn.
I'm going to try to briefly get this fire going again.
Okay, you're gonna try and restoke the fire. Give me, we'll call it a survival check.
All right. Give me a survival check. That is not great. 17.
17. And you are trained. Look at some DCs.
The fire is already started.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah, but I
partially.
guess the
You're-
trick is some of these might be wet already.
Yeah, they're pretty damp, so I don't think you're 17 with one action. You're not able to get it to restart in any meaningful way. You could try again if you want, or you can do whatever you want.
I don't know how much time I have to get this door closed. Because closing this door is what's going to buy us the most time. I'm going to go through. No, I want her to be pissed off. I'm gonna try again, and I'm gonna use my.
I get a solo kill.
I'm gonna use my bonus this time.
Okay. So you're burning 9 points.
Yep. I'm sure that's what chat had in mind.
Yep, that's exactly what Chad had in mind.
And you know what? I'm gonna hero point it. Fuck it.
All right. You can re-roll.
There we go.
Okay, so 30 plus 9 is a 39. Frustrated, you grab the one dress that is still on fire and just start flinging it around, miraculously catching light to several more dresses.
All right. Then I will move out the door to where I can hit the switch again
Okay. And
on my next turn.
Oh, I see. Sure. The start of the next round, you hit the switch and the door closes.
Okay. Now I'm way behind everyone else, so I kind of have to. Oh, and I don't have a light anymore.
Do you not
Crap.
have light anymore? He didn't cast. He didn't
I take
cast a
my
separate
whisk
light.
out. Is it still glowing?
Yes, it should be. Unless.
No, it's not.
It's not. Oh.
I cast it on my staff so that everyone else could see.
Oh, I see.
Take that out. I'll get. Shit.
Didn't expect Gunn to be standing around waiting all that time. Do you not have just a regular torch or something?
Do you have those candles?
I have a torch in the bag of holding, but
Okay, so
All right.
Gunn.
You didn't
closing
keep
the
any
door,
torches on yourself. Okay.
Realize he is now
no,
in
I'm not.
total
I'm not
darkness.
physically carrying a torch on my person right now. I had.
You should have taken one of the dresses with you.
I gotta. I'm gonna feel my way along the wall. Was
oh
it
my
this way?
God.
You're not sure. You start to, maneuver your way through the darkness there.
If you kill those lizards, I swear to God, Gunn.
They're our friends.
Severely disappointed
Oh,
in you.
this is not it.
So as you step over there, hold on, stop. As you step closer to the south, you feel a crunch beneath your feet of a leaf, a twig, something, and you hear some screeching coming from behind you.
No,
Just step on one of their eggs.
babies.
Oh no!
Oh my God. All of my nature.
As some shocker lizards start
But it was just right there.
You're
All right.
so
hissing
close.
at you.
Well, now I can see I can run.
So we'll how much movement do you have left?
I don't know in that turn.
Okay, let's
see.
start a new round and a new turn. It's your turn.
Okay. I'll run through the dark, through this way.
You'll need to tumble through that shocker lizard.
Okay. I thought these were little guys.
They are little, but it's still in
Gonna
your way,
bite your ankle.
and it's angry
Okay.
and hostile.
Well,
currently.
I will try to dodge my way past him with a 30.
30.
There
Okay,
we
yeah,
go.
you slip past him. You do move at half speed for that for a tumble action.
Okay, so that's about
15 would be to here.
15. Yep. Then I can do another 30 next. Whoops. Ah, where's my measuring tool? There we go.
So 30 would get you to like there.
Is
that's
it
the
this
way
way?
you're going.
Okay.
I don't know.
Is it
Yeah,
that way?
I thought it was more that way, but I'll follow the wall.
You can go whichever way you want. You start running through the southern tunnels, and eventually you can kind of feel out a ladder.
Going up or
Yeah,
What is it going down?
It's going up. Yeah.
oh, okay. Smack my head into it, climb up it.
Okay, you start to climb your way up the ladder.
All right.
Any way we can
Okay.
pull the ladder up behind us? Does it come up into the trapdoor?
It is a mounted ladder. You'd have to like go unscrew the. It's got like steel mounting plate.
Or
on the
break
floor and-
somehow?
Sure, you can
It
break the
depends,
ladder.
as long as we don't plan to come down there ever again.
I feel like it's not worth it to break it.
Okay,
bit much.
so
If it would,
Gunn,
if it
you
would prevent them
stumble
from
up.
noticing
From noticing what?
the hole in the ceiling goes somewhere. If the ogres come, well, actually, if they can
I
even fit down
figured-
that.
Yeah, I figure if they even like got in the corridor, they'd already know like there's something back here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
So let's see. You guys are going
They-
back to the.
They might
the
not be able to
waterfall cave?
explore the rest of the corridors to find
Mhm.
the exit.
Yeah, it might be like too.
That's why I wasn't prepared to leave these caves yet. I know we sent the rest of them back to the primary cave. Correct?
Well, I mean, since you're all with them, that doesn't necessarily have to be.
Yeah, where are
That's
you
just
guys
what
going?
I said at that moment.
So while, so ignoring Gunn for the moment, you guys climbed your way up to the top of the ladder. Where are you guys going? With all
The
of
furthest away that Greshy would be going would be that armory room with all the boxes and such in there.
Okay.
That's where he'd like to regroup to start with.
All right, let me
Oh, that sounds good.
move you guys over there then. Just a sec as I reposition everybody on the map. Okay, I think that's good. Alright, so back to the main map here. We are over here. Alright, so you all regroup in the kind of little secret armory with a bunch of black arrows. And Gunn's not there currently, but everyone's kind of catching their breaths. The arrows are all thanking Erastil for seeing that they made it out safely. Jakardros is Jakardros and Vale are trying to explain the situation to them all.
Ash is not very happy that they're thanking her. He grumbles.
Hey, I'm the one.
It's like, whatever.
You do have a problem with the gods there, Asher.
Okay.
Taking credit for all your great deeds.
Yeah. People thank gods when it's, mortals that help.
They do that. They also blame gods when it's mortals too. So
Yeah. I don't like that either, Greshy.
no,
You
that's
get
fair.
it.
Should just
You
straight up
get
kill
it.
them instead of blaming gods for their misfortune.
So while you guys are doing that and arguing over whether or not the gods should be thanked, Gunn, you climb out of the climb out through the trapdoor.
Okay, this was definitely the right way, but I think I can be more careful this time as I follow the wall down. I think it was pretty straight through. Oh, there's some light. Okay.
God.
And Gunn
There you are.
stumbles out from the darkness into the room
Well,
with
okay.
everyone else.
Well, you got a bit back there, weren't you?
My whisk went out.
Ah, right. Well, kind of expected you to keep up a bit better, but that's not neither here nor there.
Hell, I mean, blockaded the room pretty good
That's good.
and burned all her fancy stuff. Make sure it was back on fire.
Do you think they're going to find the caves here, or do you think it's well enough hidden by that false
Closed.
wall?
I closed the door.
So you guys, in the background, you can hear the ringing of the bells. This whole time it's just constant. Dong,
That's
dong,
what I said.
dong, dong.
If they do
Eventually
find
you
it,
hear like a war horn.
if they do find it, there's a few points I don't think that they're going to be able to get ogres through the caves to reach here. Anyway, So it's going to be normal sized.
Did you hear many of
servants.
them heading downstairs?
Oh, yes. The thing is, we don't know who else she has working for her other than the ogres.
True. Do any of these Black Arrows know what would have been kept in the new barracks? Or if anything was kept in the new barracks of value?
Let's ask.
The wooden ones.
What? Sorry, Vale. Nah, we
Ever
never
since
kept
the ogres
anything
took
in the
over,
new
which is
barracks.
specifically what I'm trying to ascertain.
Oh, I see. The group of how many guys did you say? 3, 6, 7, 8?
8?
The 8 Black Arrows kind of look at each other, and all shrug. No, we
Right.
were mostly kept down in the dungeon until they decided they wanted to feed us or feed one of us to their kin or worse.
I think we mainly need it. Well, we do have equipment here, but we don't have enough food for an army of this size. I think we should probably help these guys get to safety as a priority.
All right. I have an idea as a distraction.
What is your distraction plan?
We can burn down a barracks.
We can. If there's if there's like no chance of survivors in there.
Well,
Absolutely.
that was my concern. That's why I was hoping they might know something.
I feel
But
like
I
we're
imagine
keeping
if they're-
everyone down there.
I was thinking that, especially since all the other bodies were down there as well.
How many men were stationed at the fort?
In general,
I'll ask. I mean, I'll ask. Someone here will know.
About 30 to 50 men were stationed
30,
here.
50 men, of which we've found 10, and there were at least another 10 on the shores outside. Another 5 to 10 inside the dungeons. I don't think there's going to be
Yeah,
another
that's
large
probably like-
group of survivors.
I hope not.
All right. Well, let's see if we can open this other door then, from this side.
At least take a quick peek.
Aye. So
Where were the other doors again? There were.
there's one over here, and then there was the one far to the north.
It is possible that they all have gone
Greshy.
downstairs.
Greshy
What? Right here.
needs
you not
some
see?
light. No.
Oh, that's because I'm not actually creating light.
Oh, right. I need to.
Hi, Gunn.
I should be. 60 foot bright, 30 foot, 60 foot bright, 90 foot dim, I think. Spells. Yes, 60 foot. Oh, 60 foot light, and then 120 foot dim.
Okay, sure.
Before we are we going to do that right now?
Well, I'm about to do something right now. I
And
wasn't
you're gonna
going
go-
anywhere.
You're gonna go light the fire right now?
Aye.
Hold on, let's talk to these men first.
Time is of the essence.
There's a chance that all of the ogres that who were fighting have gone down to check where we were, and not many people are up here.
Yeah, fair. Well, I mean, do you mind going alone?
Aye, I'm just gonna go try something real quick and then come right back in. Just need to make sure the door doesn't close
I have
behind
the
me.
light, so I'm like, I'll go look after him, but everyone would be in the dark and scared.
We can start a fire. Didn't we have a fire here? No, we never did we?
No, you
Not
never
in
ma-
this. Not in here,
nobody's
no.
made a fire now.
If you come back here, I can cast on your whisk again. And you can just carry the light around with you. I can see just fine.
All right.
I will cast light on his whisk. Now his whisk is bright.
All right.
Okay, hold on. Don't move yourself. Stop moving. Stop moving. I have to actually like click on your tokens and change light every time you guys do this. So that's that. And
Oh
then
my god, it's
Greshy,
so bright.
as that, and you're back to your, 60 feet of dark vision.
Alright, we'll swap places.
30 there. Okay.
Hello, Greshy.
Oh, hi.
I'm here to look after you with my crossbow.
Well, I appreciate that. Is there a lever on the inside for this door here?
No, it's not even really a door. It's just there's just a rock in the way.
Okay. How difficult would it be to shift the rock enough to see through to the other side?
Yeah, no, you could try pushing it.
All right, let's try
See
pushing
through?
it.
Is that all you need to do?
I just need to see. I'm looking for clear line of sight to the other side.
Aha.
So just a strength check then, or athletics?
No, do you? I mean, if you do you press your hand against it to try and push it open?
Aye.
Okay.
Aye.
Yeah, you push at it, and on a hinge, it sort of creaks out, and you see the backside of a wooden wall. It appears to be some kind of largish building that's on a bit of a slope. The slope is going southward, and you can see at the southern end, it's kind of on stilts. You know those sort of buildings where they're built on a hill. There's like a slope downward. You have like some stilts underneath to make the ground flat inside, and sort of stored underneath, and underneath it seems to be stored some like excess wood, like old lumber and stuff.
How convenient.
I was just thinking that. All right. Well, would I be able to tell from the layout of the building and the layout of the map whether the door would be most likely on the north side then, or would it be, since it doesn't seem to be on this side, on the eastern side? Can I tell if this is a sort of building? Okay.
I mean, you step out and you don't see it on. So you're on the western side right now. You don't see the door.
Correct. All right. Well.
Also, it's raining, so you step
Put
out
my
into
little
the rain.
torch away so that I'm not a little bright light bulb.
So, do I have clear line of sight underneath of the... Or are there windows at all into the barracks?
There are windows, but they are currently they've got simple curtains draped over them. But they look kind of old.
Pretty well. All right.
They're not glass windows though. They are open.
Poke your head in.
Would you consider them to be unattended curtains?
Sure. I mean,
Can I use
nobody's holding them.
prestidigitation to gently move one of the unattended curtains to the side?
Sure.
All right,
Yeah.
I will do so. I'm just trying to see if I can see it all inside of the building.
So this window is a bit high up for you because you're a bit short, but you
I
want
can
to
boost.
prestidigitate it?
Can I stand on?
Open?
Can I stand on Asher? If you don't mind.
Boost.
Okay, Asher, you boost Greshy up.
Yes.
Greshy, so you guys can hear the bell ringing. You prestidigitate or not presto. Sorry, what did you do? You did.
It is
what did you do?
prestidigitation. I can lift an unattended object of light bulk or less 1 foot off the ground.
Oh, I see.
So if I can, that's where I'm wondering if I can use it to shift or not. If not,
Yeah,
if I'm up
sure.
on Asher's shoulders, I
I'd
can just
allow it.
try to grab it myself.
It's yeah. You can you get up on his shoulders and then like presto one of the curtains aside. As you can hear the sounds of lots of ogres chatting and arguing in Yotun, and
You speak that, right?
I do, in fact.
so all around you can hear various orders being shouted, intruders, that sort of thing. Everyone to your stations, everyone get ready, battle's coming, that sort of thing in Yotun. You presto the curtain open and you can see what appears to be a large open floor plan room with a door on the opposite side. The door on the opposite side of the building. And you can see a bunch of ogres all preparing for battle. They're all putting on boots, armor, etc.
I would like to cast Summon Elemental into that room. And I would like to summon a living wildfire.
I'm so excited.
Okay.
Mostly because Greshy's standing on my shoulders.
Allison, as I try to cast.
So in that case, I would need you to roll stealth for initiative.
All right.
Me too?
Yes, both of you.
Okay.
Greshy's just really tall. Ooh, a 29.
Ah, 34. That's not fast, huh?
Ogres. That's not the right one. Oh, this one. Ogres got... fuck, how do I... 1 sec.
How do I live without you?
Okay. Ogres got a 23.
All right.
Okay. Greshy.
All right. I'm going to slowly channel some very unusual energy, taking it from the forest nearby, and start to form a spirit in the middle of the floor that starts to take shape as flames suddenly spin up and around until it starts to look like a person, but in flaming form. And I will have it go and do its thing. And its thing is going to be fucking shit up. And that's, 26 on the die. I suppose that's pretty good. Not sure what it's good for, but...
What are you doing, Greshy?
You seem to be muted,
can't
Jason.
see.
It doesn't do anything on the turn you summon it, right?
It does, in fact.
Okay.
It gets 2 actions
Let's
on the
do-
turn I summon it, and then every turn I spend sustaining it, it gets its 2 actions then as well.
Okay.
And it's just going to start fighting. I'm not going to be particularly picky about it.
All right.
Its current goal is to cause things to burn.
Cause things to burn, not fight the ogres.
Primarily I.
Okay.
It can fight the ogres a bit if it wants, but the goal is to burn the place down.
Sorry, I'm catching up on chat. Okay, there we go. All right. You summoning.
I'll double check that, but I'm pretty sure in this particular version, summoning happens the same turn.
Well, I think it just takes
If
3
not-
actions to summon, and it's. My question is whether or not it acts right away, and if it does, then okay.
I believe
This
it
time-
does.
We are all on the same page about the fire, so everything is good.
Can I see into the window? How tall is tall?
Yeah, you can kind of see into the window. Here, I'll peek you guys in.
So I'm like, how strange. I'm just like standing here with Greshy, like saying stuff, and I'm like, I hope Greshy's doing okay.
Sorry.
It is core rulebook page 637. Immediately when you finish casting the spell, the summoned creature uses its 2 actions for that turn.
Okay. I'm just looking for the actual stats for the fire element.
That would be Bestiary 148.
148. Thank you. Okay. So, which one is this?
Living Wildfire.
Living wildfire. Got it. Okay, so you summon a living wildfire, and it is going to start just attacking stuff. Okay. It starts slinging fire around at the doors, at the walls, at the ground. while you guys are kind of peeking in there through the window. The ogres are all kind of surprised by what's happening. Asher?
Going
What
to
the
kind
heck
of,
am I gonna do?
I'm going to kind of kick Asher's shoulder
Yeah.
as encouragement to maybe move us away from here.
Oh, do you need to see it to control it?
No. No,
Oh,
I do
that's-
not.
That's good. Okay, well, time to move back to the cave. Can I just carry Greshy?
Sure, you can move at half speed.
Okay,
man.
Greshy, here we go back to the cave.
I kind of wish I had gone that way now, because that would have been a great opportunity to throw in a localized earthquake.
Would've been fun.
and I'll shut the door.
Okay, so you move in with the first action, you shut the door with the second action.
Alright. We did it.
The secret
We
cave
summoned
entrance.
a distraction.
Yes, a distraction.
Okay.
Essentially, my plan is to spend as much time as necessary keeping it around for that minute. If it goes down, if it gets beaten, it will explode.
Oh.
Okay.
So, not really worried about it fighting back too much.
I guess actually you have one more action.
Da, 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 da. I guess we just go back.
Okay, you just drag, well not drag, but...
Yeah, I did not put Greshy down, by the way. I'm
Yeah, Greshy's still on your shoulders. You
carrying
just
Greshy along.
waddle back over. The both of you are soaking wet. Okay. The ogre's turns. Right.
Maybe it could kill a few ogres.
You know, in possibility, it might be able to do enough damage, but I wasn't certain about that.
Sorry, what was the page for the elemental again?
148 in the
148.
bestiary.
Put a card there. Okay. Cool. It has that much HP. Okay, as you guys back away from, close the door and start moving away, there's a shudder and the sound of an explosion as you lose your connection to the fire elemental.
Right, well, that should hopefully keep him a bit distracted as well.
It didn't take
Does
all
that
that
do
long.
damage to people?
Bit. Not a whole lot, but it does do a bit of damage.
Okay, we can drop out of initiative order, but
Thanks for that,
happen.
Asher. I just wanted to see what's little problems we could cause for them. Now, if you'd
Well, were you
like, we could
successful?
just leave. Hopefully that's a distraction enough.
Yeah, while you guys were off there, I was going to try to gather up the men and talk to them for a minute. Basically just say, hey guys, hey men, I realize most of you are in no condition to fight, and I don't think it's a good idea for us to try to fight the ogres right now. We're going to try to get you all out of here. Now, there are stores of weapons over here, and those are yours, so if you're more comfortable being armed, help yourselves.
But I don't know if I could just leave Fort Raddick like this. Yeah, this is my
Oh.
home. We can't just give it over to the ogres.
Oh, we'll continue to work at it, but right now, if you guys try, it's just going to end up throwing your lives away.
Well, what are we waiting for? Asked Jakardros, just kind of running his fingers through his beard.
At this very moment, a distraction that could let us get to the tunnel that Greshy made without being seen. And I think we may have one.
But
Kaboom in the background.
yeah.
That's our
As-
cue, pretty much.
Sure, as Asher and Greshy get back over here.
Greshy, you got any more of that spider climb?
I do not, unfortunately. I'm pretty well tapped.
Then
I can make us all a bit of food, but maybe not for all of us. Just a few more.
It's not a bad idea if you could get a meal with these guys. But
Do you want to
not
feed
here.
now? I was gonna say maybe once we get back.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go take a look, see how bad it really is out there.
This Jakardra seems conflicted.
What are you thinking?
This seems like a mistake if we leave now. They've likely found out about our one entrance into the caves. We've got a big distraction going, apparently. Why don't we strike now? Take out their leader.
Do you happen to know where their leader is?
Nope.
Do one of your fellow fine men have any idea?
They look around at each other. I heard they take most of the meatiest men up to their boss, Jagrath. He's been using the shrine up on the second floor as his base, I guess.
All right. Well,
Where's the second floor?
On the second floor?
I think we do
Says
still
Vale.
have some.
Like, the second floor of what? The barracks?
I do
The
still think we
basement
have
and then the
the-
floor above it?
The castle.
some spells on tap. I don't think we're tapped out yet.
I'm not typed, but I don't have a whole lot. I'm gonna be honest. I've got some healing left, but not a whole lot of other
Yep.
kit.
Yep.
Well, I leave it up to you guys. If you think that this is too risky, we should go back then.
I don't see how these. No offense, I don't see how these men who've been starved and tortured for potentially weeks are going to be able to put up a fight today.
They don't need to put up a fight. They just need to cause a big enough distraction to keep the ogres outside the castle while you go in, or while we
They
go
just
in.
need to run around.
You're
What do you think
willing
we're gonna
to
do, lock the
sacrifice their
doors?
lives for that?
I'm willing to sacrifice my life for it. This is my home. Yeah.
Caven
they
said that?
all- No, that was not Caven.
Oh.
That was
It
the
was this
He
guy.
just stepped up just as that.
No, it's that guy.
no. The
Oh.
others have stepped up. We'll do whatever you want. Now, men.
I don't know. What do you
I,
What do you guys think?
If they're
That
willing
might
to
be
die
right.
for what they believe in, I'm not one to stand in front of them.
Well, we
There are
can.
better ways to die, aren't there,
Currently,
Caven?
he kind of shifty eye looks back at you.
Yeah, we can put up more of a fight now and potentially still salvage things if we need to.
Because right now we have a distraction here in the barracks, we have a distraction down below, and we have
A third entrance.
a
Up
third
north.
entrance that we can use. I don't know if that's closer to the castle area. Is that Vale? Anybody?
We kind of. We could sidle along the side of the castle and then sneak in through the front gate, but
Which
could
way is
work.
the
All right,
best?
then.
Yeah, like which door would be the best?
he shrugs. Either gate is probably fine. If you guys just set fire to the barracks, then we probably want to take the north gate and take our chances across the field.
Okay.
Grab
Right,
us-
you're gonna want to get running then.
Grab as much gear as you can from your stores that are over here.
All right, men, gear up. I can take the men out front, and we can cause enough of a distraction outside the gates. No one's gonna die today.
Yeah, if it comes down to it, break for the cave. And we'll meet you back there later, if we can.
Here, I'll go with you guys, says Vale. I know the castle better than the back of my hand.
Hooray.
I'll give
Caven
him
can come too.
a hand.
Hey,
like
I was gonna go with these guys.
I know. You can come with us instead.
Fine.
Fighting for something you believe in. After all.
I guess Lucretia will be up there. Fine, count me in. Alright, the men go rushing to grab longbows, quivers, swords, and shields.
I'm gonna pull Greshy aside.
armor.
Greshy, correct me if I'm wrong. There's some magic that could totally make Caven's choice irrelevant, right? She might just dominate him or something, and make
It's
him fight
possible,
against
but
us.
it's possible, but that sort of same magic could be used against any one of us.
Or wouldn't that be much easier to perform on him since he's already got her tattoo and
I think it's, well, I couldn't tell you about the magic tattoo specifically. I'm not sure exactly how that all works.
already
But-
worked for her in the past?
Well, I think he just fell in love with her because he's dumb. Doesn't mean that it
Alright.
had to be magical.
All right.
That said, there are things we can do if need be to ensure that he cooperates, but
Well, I was thinking of letting him go with the others, but if you think it's good.
he hasn't proved himself
Oh, I know.
reticent yet.
I'm worried about him being actually a hindrance.
Aye, but he's still got something to prove. At least to me.
All right. All right.
Asher?
Then
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go up to Jakardis and put a hand on his shoulder and I'm like, "Don't die out there." What is that unicorn?
Yeah, what is this unicorn crush?
I got very distracted in the middle of that.
Sorry.
This is a deep personal moment. Okay, so yeah, you put a hand on his shoulder. He just kind of turns back at you with his good eye. I don't plan on dying today or tomorrow. I've got stuff to live for now.
Ah, that's very sweet. I hope he means me. But if
Yeah.
he doesn't, that's fine. Alright, and now I'm gonna...
Now you just make sure you kick those ogres' asses.
Oh, I will. I wanna
Alright,
stab
come
him
on,
in the
men.
eye.
Let's go. And Jakardros and the arrows go running out towards the southern entrance.
all right. I'll step up to Vale also while we're hearing. All right, once more into the fray, brother. Give him a little secret handshake and
Cool kids
All right,
handshake.
that's what I'm talking about. Let's fuck them up. And you guys run towards the north
Oh,
side.
dear.
Oops.
Aye. One at a time across the bridge. Please don't break it.
Okay, you run through the northern caverns. I'll have them catch up with you as I can.
Greshy, how would we get across this bridge quickly if we needed to?
You wouldn't.
Okay.
Unless you happen to know how to fly or you're a very good jumper.
Good to
I
know.
don't think there's a very convenient way across right now.
Good to know. All right.
I can get you down.
I'll be first in, last out. So
All right.
make my way across.
All right, you go running across safely.
Alright,
Uh,
I will go. Whee!
Asher goes second. Yeah, Vale and then Caven will go.
All right, then I'll go after them.
Okay, you one at a time cross the bridge, making sure not to put too much weight, and then continue up the northern path. You round a corner,
Oh.
past the graveyard there, to your north, and make your way over to a large stone slab Um, no visible levers or anything. Just a flat
Does it
wall.
also swing on a hinge? Like
Yeah,
test it?
if you push at it, it starts to swing outward slightly.
Is it making any noise as it does so?
No noise that could be heard over the rain.
Okay. Then I'll take a peek outside.
Okay, you take a quick peek outside and you can see ogres outside running about, shouting orders at each other. It's and just lots and lots of rain, heavy rain.
Is there any cover?
Not a lot of cover here. I'll actually go ahead and open up the. Let's see if that works. Okay, you can kind of see out into the field there. The castle is to your immediate south. There's a few small rocks, but no obvious cover around, aside from just the castle wall there. You can kind of just vaguely make out activity, like way, like basically up on the walls. Not on the right layer. To show you guys. You can see the walls are like way out here, and you can see ogres running around on top of the walls.
Was the castle where we're going?
Yeah.
I believe so.
If we're gonna go try and take this asshole out, yeah.
All right. Step
Cool.
this way. And it looks like we can go along the rocks over here.
Yep, you make your way across these southern rocks there.
Are these doors here?
No, they're not doors. It's just the walls of the castle. The castle entrance is going to be around the corner to the south. Vale says.
Okay.
We'll have to pass by the new barracks, but hopefully they're distracted.
Okay. Creep along the walls. If I change
Okay.
my glamored rune look to be like drab and look like raggedy Black Arrow's uniform.
Oh, sure, yeah, that's fine. So as you guys make it to about there, you see an ogre from the north running out across the field through the rain to the south. They don't even see you at all. They run out of this building here to the north. They just run past you, shouting something in Jotun.
Can I hear what it is?
Yeah, fire, fire is what they're shouting.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, distractions seem to work out pretty well.
Okay, as you pass the southern corner there, you too can see the fire, which I did not actually put on the map. Let's see. Here we go. It's got a grid. How about one that doesn't have a grid?
It's all
Okay.
animated.
Yeah, you can see there's a large wooden building over here to the south. Looks like 2 floors. You see it's currently gone completely up in flames. Ogres
Awesome.
are spilling out. Oops. I guess I could put these on the map layer instead. That'd be a little bit easier for me. Layer, map layer. Ogres are like trying to spill out of the place. So many of them are on fire, screaming, shouting. This ogre here is running over to try and assist. Yeah, what do you guys do?
Should go on the cap.
Let's keep going.
Well, let's go put out the fire for them, shall we?
I'm sure
Okay.
the rain
Oh,
will
no.
eventually be.
Hey, Halen,
Round
why are you not
around
coming
the
with me?
corner,
Oh, no.
and as you do, you see the castle gates swing wide open,
Whoop.
and another ogre comes charging out past you, looking straight at the fire, and a second ogre as well, and they go run over to try and do something. You hear more ogres shouting. In your tune, Greshy, you can hear them say, arrows! Arrows! And it seemed to be ones up on the walls that are shouting this.
Well, didn't quite distract them enough from the arrows, but hopefully they can get out.
Well, one option is to run up and drop a localized quake on them.
I feel like that's a lot to try and attract their attention about. Up to you,
The
though.
other,
I think we just go in the.
the other is to
castle.
get in the castle and get those doors closed.
Yeah, I
behind
like
us.
that idea.
So
Right.
I think that's probably our best bet. Once we do that, we can try and.
Just gonna keep following then.
Okay, so you guys just run into the castle.
And if Vale catches up to me, I'll say, "How do we close the gates?"
Right here. And Vale runs over to a crank on the wall and twists it fast, and the gates swing closed.
Excellent. Is this position should be defensible? Yes, from outside.
Yep, and he slams a big bar over the door as well.
You men want to stay here? Hold it if you can.
We can if you want.
Or do we all go together?
I think we should go together.
I think we should go together.
Don't listen to Cave and listen to me.
Listen to me.
You guys go. I can fend them off.
Huh,
Vale steps up.
Sure.
We don't know how many of them are still inside.
We'll just have to find out one way or another, won't we?
Well, how are they going to get through the gate? They're going to have to get a battering ram of some kind?
Or break it down, yeah.
Will it stand up to bashing with their clubs, do you think?
For a bit. It looks like they repaired it, so yeah, it should last about as long as it lasted last time.
Ah, well, if they already broke it down once, then they probably can do so again on short notice. Damn.
It'll be fine for now.
No,
Come on,
if they start
we're
to,
wasting too
if
much
they bust
time.
through, if they bust through, come and find us.
Roger. Caven, lead him upstairs to the second floor. You know where to go. All right, fine. Let's go.
Going.
And he starts to lead you up the hall.
I hope all of this turns out to be a marvelous trap. You've just been deceived this whole time. Wouldn't that be fun?
As you make it up the hall here, a door behind you swings open. Find Greshy.
Oh boy.
And an ogre comes charging out. Hey, who are you? And turns to look at you all.
Who are
We
you?
would roll initiative, but I think that is where we are going to stop for the evening. Let's do that song. Yay! Yeah, because
Well, I
We
can't.
actually made it in sight somehow.
Yeah.
Well, I can't be the one to tell them we're the reinforcements sent by Lucretia and pull out the amulet.
Well, you can roll initiative and find out if you can.
I was gonna say if you
Might
go
be able-
before Greshy,
I mean-
that might actually work.
It was very kind of him to ask and not just attack on sight.
Greshy's just gonna fucking swear at him and then send a giant dog after him. So if you can go first, that might be useful.
Well, I guess we'll find out next time on Third Action. So, do we know, is everybody free next week? Is next week still good for everyone?
Yeah.
Monday or Tuesday?
Tuesday or Monday. I'm fine either way.
I'm fine
Let's see.
either way.
Next week would be
I assume it's a Monday.
Monday.
Okay.
For
Alright.
me.
Alright, so next week, Monday! Yay!
Good
More
Monday.
Third Action. We are back. Yeah, thanks for joining us, everyone. Hope you all enjoyed this thrilling episode as the gang storms the castle. So next week we'll hopefully have more of that. Yay!
Sweet.
That's all I got.
I can tell him.
Go ahead.
I can tell him that we're the reinforcements, and everyone is outside trying to save the the barracks from the fire.
Aye, but
Don't-
didn't we bar the door so he can't go outside to help?
Well, if he turns his back, that's
Maybe.
the start.
Let's start something else instead.
Well, you guys have a week to figure it out.
Something.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's all I got for today. We're Third Action. Check us out on the YouTube, on
That was
the
pretty great.
Twitter at Third Action Show. Every Monday or Tuesday night at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. Watch all our backlog on YouTube or on your favorite podcast app. Give us a rating. Give us some nice thumbs up, stars, and follow our love. And give us love, because we need it. The whole world needs love.
Everybody needs a bit of love nowadays.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good night. GG.